is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs him up, first and very long. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. It's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
And Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 7-0. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Signs the quick throw. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Miller. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Buckeyes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Moore. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Moves out of the pocket. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now here's the toss play. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass is caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the receivers got it. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pen and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Roberts. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The back's got it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Right for a quick completion. What a stiff arm. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The RPO caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys.
make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear. He breaks free. At the 10 now. Touchdown, USC. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? With sure hands, it's Miller. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That run sets up a critical third down play. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Keeps it on a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Handoff from the shotgun. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Oh, and he throws it back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for the 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the ball rolls dead. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's complete. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs to the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, drops back.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the 1st half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. And it's a bunch formation. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Bringing pressure. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Makes the grab on the move. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. get there on the ground. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. It's S for middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball to the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled there by the defense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. For a gap. It's Wormley. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. He's swarmed by the defense.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it, and brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Showed off to stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Takes the ground. It's Roberts. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Now, this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play called on 3rd and short. No, tackling him for a loss of 5 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Grinding away with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Wormley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Just when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Play action, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him! A sack to end the game. The protection breaks down and the defense wins it on the final play. That's all.